Cincinnati Bengals rookie, Jessie Bates. It sounds good to say that. Joining us in studio, and Jessie, you've had a couple months now to digest it after you've been drafted. What is it like for you to now be officially an NFL football player?
It hasn't really settled in yet, but just being able to go into OTAs and just have this confidence of just going in there, just playing football like I've had for years, and I feel very confident, and I can make an impact this year. I'm sure it'll hit week 1 in Indy when we play the Colts.
You've had rookie mini camps. What was it like stepping on the field for the first time in a Bengals uniform?
I leave that locker room and I just say a prayer and I just, thank God for this opportunity. It's just an awesome opportunity for me and also for Fort Wayne. It's just a good opportunity for us.
What has been your impression of the difference between college and NFL football thus far? Obviously, you've got training camp still ahead and, games still ahead, but everybody talks about the speed. Is that one of the things that you noticed?
Yes. Speed, obviously, the guys are a lot more faster. And not even just a lot more faster, just the way they think. I think the mental part of the game is very important. Sometimes in college, some people get away with that, with their just their ability to make plays. In the NFL, those guys are geniuses of the game of football, and that's why they're professionals. So.
You've signed your contract, so it's all official.
Yeah.
Is there any one crazy purchase that you've made so far, or one big-time purchase that you said, when I signed that NFL contract, here's what I'm going to do first?
I haven't bought anything insane.
Nothing extravagant?
No, I haven't. I took my boys to the Cavaliers game, Game 6. So that was a pretty cool experience. And then I'm doing some nice things for my mom for her wedding, which is tomorrow. And
it's kind of ironic because your mom was telling me at draft day she took you to your first NFL game, and it was a Bengals game.
Yeah, I forget. They were playing the Ravens, I think, when they had Ray Lewis and stuff like that. That was pretty cool. That was my first NFL game, and, this is my first job.
What are your expectations for your first season in the NFL? Obviously, a second rounder, they anticipate you being a major player and being a starter at some point, during your rookie contract.
Right. I think that you set goals when you have a instilled role on the team. So once I get in and they give me my role, I'm just going to do it to the best of my ability. I can't promise any stats or anything like that, any accolades, but I'll go in each week and put in all the work and try to represent Fort Wayne and get wins for the Bengals.
I know Jalen Smith and you are friends. We saw him at your draft party. What advice has he given you, and are you going to come up with your own move? He's got the swipe. Are we going to see like a Jessie Bates move after like an interception or a sack or a big tackle?
Yeah, I might hit the swipe a couple of times just for Jalen, but also for me, I have to figure out something. I'm not too much of the flashy guy like Jalen is, but I'll come up with something just for Jalen to compete with him. But Jalen, he's been a great help for me, kind of like a mentor for me. Just being able to have those type of guys in your life and, just being a sponge and everything they know, just soak it all in and, try to squeeze it out and, into the world.
Snyder safety to the NFL, the bar is set at Rod Woodson. No pressure.
Right.
No pressure to be one of the greatest of all time. But what is it like to know that a guy has been in your shoes, 30 years ago, doing what you're wanting to do, coming from Fort Wayne, and has been able to get his bust over in Canton as one of the Hall of Famers? Some guys, I guess he's kind of set the path for you.
Yeah, he has. I have a lot of room to fill for him. And for me, I look at it as, for me, being able to have that same impact here in Fort Wayne for guys coming out of the SAC, wanting to go to the next level and play football. It takes a lot, but it's definitely worth it in the long run.
About 3.5 years ago, you were in this studio doing Fab 15. At the time, you were committed to Toledo.
Yep.
The major schools hadn't got on you yet. When you take a look at how fast things have happened, because you were in school for 3 years at Wake, but only played 2 seasons in terms of redshirting your first year on campus. Still a young guy at 21. My last question is, it's been a whirlwind. How have you been able to kind of take it all in with stride and achieve what you've been able to do?
I think just, having the right people in your life, they just preach to you. And, that first year having that red shirt off, that was very tough for me, obviously, just not being able to play. But, all this preparation, you stay consistent with it, it gives you a good chance to have success. So going into my redshirt freshman year, having success wasn't so much of a surprise. It just felt good, to, get out there and play. And, following the next year, I got hurt, and that was kind of challenging for me. But I think it definitely helped me find me as a person, and coming out the end of it and just having to make that decision was very tough. But I don't regret it one bit.
No, it feels like you made the right one. Anything else you'd like to add?
No, I just look forward to, representing Fort Wayne very well and setting the bar for the other guys.
All right. Thanks for coming in,
Thank
man.
you.
We wish you the best in this rookie season.
Appreciate that.